If you buy and sell cars for a profit, or you want to, you're in the right place. This is the Flipping Genius Podcast. I am your host, Randy Lee. I've been flipping cars most of my life, despite having almost zero mechanical skill. For the past dozen years or so, I've been a licensed used car dealer in the great state of Alabama. No matter what the topic, the number one goal of this podcast is to help our listeners make more money. Let's get to it, flippers.
Hey everybody, back again for a quick episode of Flipping Genius, and I want to talk to you about partnerships. Partnerships are super key, especially, I guess, I was going to say especially when you're getting started, but I think especially when you are getting finished. I don't know if I call myself finished or not, but it depends on what your goals are, and a long time ago, my goal was just to get into a more formal type of business as far as the car business. And at that time, that led to some desired partnerships. Now, I'll be 64 years old next week. I'm sorry I keep talking about that, but I get that Beatles song stuck in my head. When I'm 64. Anyway, I don't plan on wrapping anything up soon, really, but I am progressing towards a time when I expect to, do less. Some people say, Randy, how could you do less? But I plan on figuring out how to do that. And again, partnerships have something to do with that. So, I encourage you to take a look at where you're at and think, can you do this better on your own or with somebody? And sometimes it's better on your own. I've for years pretty much operated on my own, and that was what I really preferred. But I think, if you get the right partners, it can magnify your success. And I know that's true. And in fact, I don't know if it's kind of breezy out here today. I don't know if this is messing with the mic. I hope not. Financial partners can be awesome, or financial partners can be a burden, depending on what they demand from that partnership. Technical partners can be fantastic. They can hinder you if you don't like their truth, but technical partners are probably going to make you more money than they're definitely going to make you more money. If they know what they're doing, because they're going to save you time and keep you away from trouble. And those on that scale, I want to talk about. Let's talk about what I mean by technical partners. Financial partners, I guess you probably understand what I'm saying, either funders or physical investors into your business. How much are they going to expect from you is the question you want to answer there. But let's talk about technical partners and who those can be. The first one that comes to mind for me, the first one I think that I had was a mechanic, a mechanical partner, somebody who knew a lot more about vehicles than I did. And that was a good thing. And that was not a good thing. Initially, my mechanical technical partner was looking out for my best interest, and gradually his best interest kind of overcame that. And you've heard me talk about Dennis Johnson and Dennis Johnson Auto here in my area, and I've worked with Dennis for a long time now. And I stopped by his place the other day just to say thank you. I was driving by, parked my car. I was looking for Dennis. I went in the front door, talked to Jesse, the guy up front. He was busy. Asked if Dennis is here. He says, "Yeah, I think he's here because his truck's here." Dennis got a truck that's worth about as much as my house. I went and talked to Gary, who's back in the heat, and he doesn't have any air conditioning. Gary's back in the shop. He's the shop manager. is Dennis here? He says, I don't think he's here. And I said, well, his truck's here. He says, oh, he must be here. So I went through and talked to the other guys. Where's Dennis? Where's Dennis? And finally walked through all the bays, down around the back, down the hill, back to where the finished cars are left for the customers to come and get. And there's Dennis down there trimming some trees back away from the parking area. And I just shouted and said, "Man, you do it all, don't you, baby?" And I know Dennis thought I was there to probably sell him something, because as you know, I've got another business interest, and Dennis has been a vital customer of mine right from the start of my latest enterprise. And that was really why I was there, is to thank him, to say thank you for helping me. But the fact is, I think I think Dennis and I both knew that I was talking about my current business, and he said, "Well, thank you for helping me," and which always kind of blows me away, because I always think of myself as probably the worst customer that Dennis ever had, because I always try to do the least I can possibly do as I'm trying to make money. But he appreciated my business, and he always looked out for me, man. There was something that needed to be done between him and Gary and Jeremy from long ago. The guys would tell me, now this has got to be done, or you can get by with not doing this, just communicate this. And there, from a technical standpoint, that's the kind of partner you want. I'm not trying to encourage you to go to Dennis Johnson unless you're up here in North Alabama. There's nobody better. But I know most of you are. Some of you are not even in the United States. Some of you are, someplace else, and you're in California, or you're in Colorado, or Massachusetts, or someplace where you're not going to be able to tow your vehicle over to Dennis and have him work on it. Get yourself a dentist, man. That's what first thing. Technical. Get somebody that knows more than you. For me, that's easy. Everybody knows more than me. But for you, if you know a lot, find somebody that knows more than you, and multiply that skill you have. Amplify, multiply, and secure your business. But let's talk about that. So that's one technical guy, and there's could be other technical guys like Dennis's good friend of Dennis's is the best transmission guy around. He's a guy that you want on that team. A couple other guys that Dennis has referred me to, and you see the commentary here, are the best body shop guys around, and a couple other people that Dennis referred me to. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know who's the best, ask who you know is the best at who's the best at the other stuff. Get somebody you can trust to lead you to those other experts. But the other key here is think about the other elements of your business. Uh, your business is more than just about vehicles. Your business is more than just about money. It's also about management, time management, money management, tax management, law management. I mean, there's a lot that goes into this. You want to make sure that you're following the rules. I encourage you to become involved in your Independent Auto Dealers Association. I encourage you to get a dealer's license, do it all legal. If you are in a situation where you're just going to do it as a flipper, just 2 or 3 vehicles a year, that's fine. That's fine. Do it legally. Do it legally. Listen to the past episodes. You'll hear about the way that you should do it, the way that you're supposed to do it. Look into your local rules and learn those rules, and reach out to others who know the law in your local jurisdiction. Uh, find out from others, who do you use for accounting? Uh, who do you use for title work? Huge. A lot of guys will do their own title work. I have chosen to almost never do mine, except for this little smidgen of time when I thought, let's check this out, and I learned quick that was not where I should be spending my time. So think of all those things, all those elements, and these people do not have to be necessarily your partners in your business, but they are your partners in your business. I mean, you're not having to put them on the line every time you make a business decision. but they are on the line when you pick them up and call them. See how I did that? Slick. I mean, these guys can be huge beneficial people, and the thing is, they don't have to be in the car flipping business or even the car business. If they are business people, they can help you with decisions you're trying to make. Or if they're just good people, people that you trust and admire, who can hear what you're doing and give you some direction, these people make a, a huge benefit. I was just looking this morning. It's August 30th, 2024, as I record this. My Wisconsin Badgers have a game tonight against Western Michigan. That doesn't matter who they're playing against. But this morning I noticed that they had just signed a old professional football coach as a advisor for the team. He probably gets paid 100 grand a year to advise the team. And the Badgers are loaded up with excellent coaches, like all the big schools. They've got great people, but they say, hey, we could use one more mind. You know who did that a lot, who really made that popular, was Nick Saban down in Alabama. He'd say, let's get that guy. Let's get that guy that got fired from this job, but we know he knows stuff. Throw $100,000 at him, which is nothing in the parlance of college football these days. Let's give him $100,000 a year to advise us, let us know what he thinks. And that's the beautiful thing. Another party to the table can make all the difference. They see things with different eyes. So be careful, get people that you truly respect and admire, and they can help you. So technical partners are much more than just mechanical partners. Think about that, and as you're forming your business. Hey, that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. I'm in the process of forming some of these partnerships right now with a different view in mind than I had years ago, and probably a different view in mind than you had, because my goals are different than your goals, my personal goals. So I don't want to go into all the details of what I'm specifically looking for, but I can tell you it's beneficial to me at my stage, and it's going to be beneficial to you at your stage. So if you've got questions about these kind of things, if you wonder more or you want input, hey, go to the Car Flipping Forum. Just go to FLIPPINGENIUS.com, flippinggenius.com, and you'll find all the links to the Car Flipping Forum. You'll find our links to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I need to get you above 1,000 people, so YouTube will give me a couple dollars a month. Please make sure that you save the podcast as a favorite. If you want to watch the podcast, it's always recorded and played on the YouTube channel, so you can actually see me talking to you. And every now and then I put something else on it. It's super important. And you'll see a link to the Car Flipping Forum. That's why I was telling you to go here. You'll see links to all of our stuff, including our resources page. That's got a lot of good resources, and we need to update that. So if you've got stuff you think we should share on the resources page, let me know that. Write me anytime. flippingquestions@gmail.com. If you got questions, send them to flippingquestions@gmail.com. If you've got advice, if you'd like to share some information with our audience, if you'd like to come on the podcast and talk to our audience, tell me what you're up. Tell me what you've got in mind. I can't guarantee I'll automatically let everybody. We've worked hard to build up the audience. We're not going to let anybody come and scam and spam us, but we'd love to hear what you got to say. And a lot of you know a lot of stuff. I'd love to share it. Share it on the Car Flipping Forum with each other. Share it directly with me, and I'll try to share it with others. Kind of partner up with each other. That's really the idea. That's what I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in to the Flipping Genius. Please watch all the past episodes. Listen up all the past episodes. Share us on Facebook and whether social media you use. Make sure that people see our YouTube channel and save us on as a favorite on your YouTube channel and subscribe, so you see as we come out with new episodes, new videos, new everything. Hey man, let's work together. Let's make some money. Let's all become flipping geniuses.
Hey guys, when you go to www.flippingenius.com, FLIPPINGENIUS.com, this is the first thing you're going to see is an opportunity to learn more about Flipping Genius and an opportunity to partner with us, either as a team member, a partner, or a champion. Check it out. Our goal is to help you make more money. This is one of the ways we do it. I hope to hear from you soon.